Welcome to Hard Rock Nation, and today I'm going to be showing you some how to set up your stuff. Well, how I set up my stuff. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a 20-foot cable. This is all my cables and stuff. I don't know if you can see it, but there it is. All on top of the PA system. I'll show you how to set up something like that. Because some people, when I first got that thing, I was like, how do you use it? So, here's a good instructional video. So, you got your cable, your whatever size cable. You gotta have, for this setup, you gotta have a couple different, 3 different types of cables. You gotta have a microphone cable. You gotta have one instrument cable to go into the PA. You gotta have another instrument cable to go out of the Boss GT1. So, you're going to also need the power adapter for the Boss GT1. It's already low on battery, so that just goes to show you, you gotta have the power adapter, unless you want to go through 4 AA batteries every, week? Yeah, it eats batteries like nuts. And they're AA's too, so you'd be spending quite a bit of money on AA's. So, you want to put everything on the floor. I don't know if you can see it, but that's everything. And now you want to set up the system, the sound system. So, what you're going to do is you're going to unlock it. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't, but there's a lock back there. You're going to unlock that. You're going to put your battery spacer right here. It'll say battery on the side. See how it says battery symbol right there? You're going to put that on the sub, because this thing has a subwoofer. So you're going to put that on the sub, you get better bass response. If you have it up there towards the tweed, you get better tweed response. So then you put your spacer, just a regular spacer. It's not really, it doesn't have anything in it. It's lightweight compared to the battery one. And then you're going to have your column away. It's got, I don't know if you can see, but it's got speakers inside of it. Believe it or not, those little speakers do most of the work. Unless you're a DJ, then the subwoofer is doing most of the work. Okay, then you're going to plug it in back there. It's very hard to see. So, I'm going to take this kind of cord, very similar to the one that goes on that amp. You can pretty much use this same cord for the amp, for the Marshall. So I'm going to put you down right here for a second. You can kind of see the speaker right there. And we're going to plug this in to the back of the JBL. JBL was a really good sound system. I tell you, they are really good. Gonna plug it into the wall, and you're gonna plug this into the back end of the JBL. Sorry about not being able to see. It's just that I have to kind of lean over. All right, now it's plugged in. Now you don't have to plug it in because it is battery powered. So I could actually literally just turn on the power button and it'll go right on. So let me put you right here. This is where I do a lot of my recordings. So I always have it usually right there. Okay, so there you go. I got you kind of pointed. So what you're gonna do? This is your microphone cable. It has a weird plug-in. See that? That goes into the microphone itself. This one here goes into the JBL. And that's basically how that goes. So we're going to take our microphone stand. You got to have a microphone stand, because you can't hold the mic when you're playing guitar.
If it's a doggy treat, just get on down.
So.
Connor, knock it off.
So this right here goes right here into the microphone. I'm going to take the microphone off so you can see. That crazy end of the cord goes into here. See that? That's microphone. See, this is just a microphone. Just it's a Shure SM58. SM57 is good for recording as well. Which I've been thinking about getting one of those, but $100 is not easy to come by. It's a lot of sweating. Whole lot of sweating. But it's what you got to do, man. If you want stuff in life, man, you can't just sit at a computer and game all day long. So you gotta work. You gotta work it. See, myself, I do play games, but people get carried away. I notice a lot of people get carried away. I've watched horror stories on YouTube where people were actually obsessed with the thing and tried to kill people over it. So, I am definitely not one of those people. Where it's like the only thing I do. Sorry, gamers. Nothing against you. Just that I'd like to do other stuff with my time during the day. Alright, so this right here goes in there. You got your power, your PSA. It'll say on it, if you buy it brand new, it'll say, Boss, PSA adapter. Gonna plug that in to the end of this. See that box right there? Not that box, but that box. That's where that goes into. Now this doesn't apply for all setups, but this is for the setup I use about 95% of the time because it sounds so good. The other one, Marshall fans love it. I'm a huge Marshall fan. That's why I got one. So here, that actually goes into this right here. This cable is a 25-foot Boss cable. It's a long one. It's actually very long. That goes into the Boss pedal. And you'll notice, when you plug it in, it turns on. Because it's battery powered as well. So this right here, this end, bent end, could either go into the effects unit or the guitar. I choose that to go in the guitar because it's more compact. Doing it that way is a lot more compact than doing it the other way. So then you're gonna plug in a straight cable that's straight on both ends, and you're gonna plug that into the effects unit and the JBL. My dad used to have some extreme sound systems back in the day. Back in the 90s and 80s, he used to have this JVC Bose system or something like that. I'm not so sure what brand it was, but man, it was a good sound system for him. He didn't play guitar or nothing, I don't think, but I'm making good use of a sound system. This is a modern, much more modern. This one was made and produced and invented in 2023. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna plug in our Rhodes V into the sound system. These strings are quite rusty, so my playing might be rusty. So we're gonna plug her on in. Now you don't have to have a strap, but I like to use a strap because you get more steps in. You're actually being active, not just sitting on a couch or a stool eating bonbons while playing electric guitar. That's not so good for you. So when you're standing up here, you're moving around, so you're not. I sometimes use an earplug. Rarely. Better loud. Haha. So let's turn the system on. You gotta hold the button for 3 seconds. And it'll turn on. Gotta wait for the light to do its thing. So you'll notice light down there turns on. See how it's off right now? It'll turn on. That means the JBL system is loading, ready to go. And this, I have it on the Randy Rhodes Live patch right now. So it's pretty loud for inside, so let's turn it down a little bit. Yeah, that's 40. Dude. Let's tune up a little bit. This is in standard. This guitar. got to be careful about cables because they don't want to cooperate. That's how you set it up. Thanks for watching.